You guys hear me okay? Well, we got to find a way to win that game, and that's the thing I told our team. You come to Boise State to be a part of Bronco Nation to go win that football game. But I'm proud of our team. I'm proud of our team. We didn't finish the game the way we need to. We need to find a way to win that game. We didn't. We're gonna look at it, learn, and grow from it, and we're gonna be a better football team because of what we went through tonight. But I am proud of how our team battled. I mean, they don't run from hard work. From January to now, this team doesn't run from it. A lot of times in life, people look for the short line or the easy way. That's not these players. That's not our team. And consistently, back and forth, momentum is created through execution. And even when we're down late in the third quarter, early in the fourth quarter down, our guys kept swinging, stayed in. That's a testament to their heart and who they are. And we're going to learn and grow from this. Our best football is in front of us. And I think we showed ourselves tonight, even for those people maybe outside that didn't believe in who we are. We got a good football team because we got a group of guys that don't run from hard work, that it matters to them. They're going to do the little things. Now we got to fine-tune it. We gave up too many explosive plays. You can't give up 2 special teams touchdowns and find a way to win a game. But it's things we can fix, and we have to. But I'm proud of our guys. And obviously disappointed in the loss once again. You come to Boise State to win those games. That's why you come here. That's why you come here as a coach, to find a way to win those games. We didn't get it done. We will learn and grow from it. But I'm proud how our guys kept swinging to the end.
Special teams touchdowns, in particular the second one, right after you were taking the lead, for them to take the kickoff back.
Yep.
How backbreaking is that on the road to try to get a lead?
Yeah, BJ, it's a great question. Football is a game of momentum. Any big-time explosive plays on special teams or takeaways all create momentum. And it's tough. Once again, all things that we got to look at and fix. And Coach Collins is the best special teams coordinator in the country, and I believe that, and that will not change. We got to fix it up. We got to find the guys that can execute on special teams to win their one-on-one. No different in offense and defense. But it's huge. It's back and forth, and we found a way to take the ball away in the fourth quarter to get the momentum back, to execute, to stay in the fight, because our guys never blinked. They never flinched. Up 6 going into halftime, 0-0 game, came out swinging, lost the lead, takeaway. And then it was a back and forth game. We got to find a way to win those games. And as a coach, it's all on me. And I got to look at how we're practicing, how we're training to fine tune it so we win those football games. You come to Boise State to win games like that, and we got to be better.
Spencer, on the second one particularly, was the beginning executed correctly? Do you think about kicking the ball out of the back of the end zone? And something we probably should have asked you back on Monday. Why is Jonah Dalton not doing kickoffs anymore?
Yeah, Taryn gives us our best shot to kick the ball out of the end zone and give us our best kickoffs, and he's earned the right to do so. We got to clean up our coverage unit. I haven't had a chance to watch on the iPad during the game or on film, but we'll look at it and clean it up. There's going to be a matchup that we didn't execute. It's football. It's black and white. Someone did not win their one-on-one, lost leverage, and it was out on both of them. So we can be better. That's fixable, but we have to. And the best teams learn and grow, keep learning. Our team did improve from week 1 to week 2, but we didn't do enough to win this game tonight.
Obviously, momentum being such a big thing for you.
Say it one more time.
Momentum being such a big thing. The 2 fumbles and 2 recoveries, and how that taking a game at a time.
It's huge. Takeaways, we talk about all the time on the team. Relentless effort, explosive plays, and the turnover margin. That's the 3 stats that I look at, the 3 things that win football games. And those takeaways late in the game, great job by our defense. I'm proud of how our defense grew in the third downs. They were 4-12 on third down today. Huge. Got to get off the field. The explosive plays on special teams were obviously, huge plays in the game, but we had every opportunity to win that game. We have to find a way to get a stop on defense, get our offense back out there and win the game. And we didn't do that.
What did they tell you on that review after the touchdown? Did he pick it up in the end zone? Or?
Yeah, they were thinking that he dropped it late, and I haven't been able to watch the film. They said he dropped it late, and then they reviewed it and said it was a touchdown.
Spencer, Maddox obviously is pretty efficient season opener. Tonight's 17 of 40, and you really kind of struggled to find much rhythm in the second half. How much more do you need out of him when he the way that he played tonight?
Yeah, we got to be better in the pass game. And once again, everyone's going to look at the quarterback, but it's not just on him. There's some alignments and routes that we need to find a way to go win our one-on-one. So we're going to look at it because we got to be better. I got to give our hats off to our O-line. You lose Roger Carrion early in the game. We already, we're without Mason Randolph, so 2 of our better players in the O-line out, and find a way for guys to step up. Zach Holmes, Tyler Knapp, coming out there and swinging against one of the best fronts we'll see all year. And Ashton, continues to put on display. He's the best player in the country, and I make no bones about it when I say that. Everything he gets, he earned and he deserves. But I got to give hats off to our tight ends, to our offensive line, because they came together. We got to grow in our pass game, and we'll look at it. I know Coach Cutter, called a great game. We got to execute when numbers are called.
At the end of the first half there, just how badly would you like to have had the touchdown instead of having to settle? And it's 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Are you thinking about another play?
Oh yeah, I'm always thinking of going and scoring touchdowns, Beach, but I wanted to take points. I mean, there's always parameters for me, and there's, you know, we talked about last week analytics to win and take, but I wanted to take points. I wanted to all about win the middle eight. We also got the ball to start the third quarter, so let's get points. Let's make it a touchdown game, and let's go get the ball in the third quarter. But definitely thought about it.
For Ashton, just again, I know you just mentioned him or whatever, but you get that turnover, he rises to the occasion by housing that these 70 yards. Just never ceases to amaze you and see how much his effort. And by the way, Oregon does not give up 200 yards rushing very often at all.
I mean, they're one of the best rush defense in the entire country for a reason. I mean, they're very well coached. Once again, hats off to Oregon. They won the game. I'm proud of how our team battled. I mean, you can see who Ashton is, no matter the spotlight, no matter the game. I mean, he's going to execute who he is.
So, you know, for now, for 3 months from now, whenever, what's this game and the result coming down to the last second say? What kind of message or statement, I guess, even though you lost, did you guys say about the fact that you were toe-to-toe with the top 10 team?
I mean, we got a really good football team. And maybe people outside our walls didn't know that. Like, I believe in our team because of how they work. It's not because of a talented player or a talented group. It's because I've seen our team work. They don't run from it. And I'm proud of them for that. And that showed up tonight. We didn't do enough to win the game, and so we got to find a way to win that game. But we got a good team, and we're going to learn and grow from this. We will be better from September 7th because of how we learn. But you can see our team will battle. And anybody that lines up against us, be ready for a Boise State team to keep swinging, and we'll be better even down the stretch. And I believe that. And at the end of the day, I'm proud of how our team came out and swung to the very end. We gotta fine tune the details to make sure we win that football game.
How close do you feel like you are on defense? About half of Oregon's yards came on 3 pass plays. Outside of that, though, you sacked Oregon tonight almost as many times as they were sacked all last year. So how close do you feel like you are on defense?
We're right there.
You said grow week 1 to week 2. How much should you grow?
They did. I mean, they took a big step. I mean, we put a huge emphasis on third downs, and holding Oregon to 4 or 12 is a big deal. And there's even more out there for us. Obviously, the explosive plays is still an issue, so we got to continue to clean them up. The explosive plays on special teams, explosive plays on defense, we got to find a way to eliminate to continue to grow to be the defense we want to. But I'm proud of our defensive staff. They stepped up. We got to find a way to get off the field there at the end of the game. Our defense is built to get off the field at the end of the game, to give our offense a chance to go win that game in 2 minutes. And we didn't do it. We got to look at it, grow from it, and find from all facets how we can get off the field. But once again, I'm proud of how our guys battled. And I keep coming back to that because it's such a fine line. I think sometimes in football is there's no ceremonial losses, right? It's you win or lose the game. And hats off to Oregon. They beat us tonight. But I do believe it shows that we got a good team. And we got a team that will battle and fight. And that doesn't matter. Put the ball down. Doesn't matter what stadium. Doesn't matter if it's at home, on the road. Put the ball down, and I'll take my boys against anybody in the country. That's our team. And I'm proud of it. I believe that God's brought us all here for such a time as this, like it says in the Bible. I believe that. And our team's telling me that when we're out there. Like, our team's talking about belief. Like, our team believes that they can win any game they go into because of what they worked. They put the work in. And I think they have that confidence. Frustrated about the loss, as they should be. But I think they know now it doesn't matter who we play. Put the ball down, and you're going to get Boise State's best every single time.
To have the first 2 games on the road and long travel and just tough games, like just to reset now with the bye and have 3 home games in a row now. How nice to have some home games.
It's going to be huge, man. We can't wait to get in front of Bronco Nation. I mean, thank you to all the Bronco Nation fans that came all the way out to Autzen to see us play. I mean, that's Boise State. And once again, we got to find a win that game. And I apologize to Bronco Nation. We didn't get it done tonight. But I promise you we're going to learn and grow from it. And I promise Bronco Nation, this is a team you can be proud of that's never going to quit. And we're going to trust each other and keep growing. But can't wait to get back on the blue. Can't wait to play Portland State in 2 weeks. We got a bye week that we got to win the bye week too. I mean, we got to look at these first 2 games, okay, schematically, fundamentally, technically, in all 3 phases. How can we learn and grow from these first 2 games and be better down the stretch? Because we got a great group of opponents throughout. There's not one game coming on our schedule that it's like, okay, we can take our foot off the gas. You don't have that opportunity. The best teams continue to learn and grow and find a way to win every single game they play, and that's this team.
With regards to the explosive plays, what needs to be fixed in the secondary, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to look at it. I mean, usually explosive plays come down to a lack of eye control, a lack of communication, or a lack of execution. We've got to look at the film and go from there and find out, once again, especially on defense and special teams, it's all about 11 guys playing together. If one guy's maybe off, it's going to be an explosive play, and that showed up. they were less tonight, but it's still not enough to win a game against a top 10 opponent. And once again, we got to find a way to win that game. And our players are frustrated because they know what type of team we have. And we're going to keep getting better. We're going to keep learning and growing because our team's not afraid of hard work. But I'm proud of our team. And I got to give God all the glory for our team and who they are and who they're growing to be. And we will grow from this.
I just want to ask you specifically about Zach. I don't think a lot of people realize the size of the shoes that he's having to fill with Mace now. There was like one bad snap, and it seemed pretty good outside of that. What do you think of the way that he performed? And is there a plan, I guess, going forward there that you guys know about?
Yeah, I mean, Zach did a great job. We went into the game, putting all our chips on the table with Zach. He did a great job, especially one of the best fronts we'll see all year. Obviously, there's going to be stuff on film to clean up. Talk about a guy that didn't blink. I mean, he went out there and continued to execute, stayed in it, and we put a lot. I mean, Mace is one of the best players on our team. Roger's one of the best players on our entire team. Losing both of those hurts, but you can see good teams have guys that step up. They stepped up, and Zach and Tyler, they stepped up. They stepped up and kept getting better, and we're able to move the ball from a run defense or a run offense standpoint a lot tonight. Now we got to make sure we clean up the pass game.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate you guys.